Yeah. This is dedicated to all of you. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. And you gals. The greatest crew to ever form may just be an underestimation. You never heard my thoughts being spoken out from my head. Don't worry, it's nothing personal. It's just now I have people to ride with through the constellation. Yeah, I met this crazy cat, man, he doesn't even own a cat. Through this guy who can't even look straight, I met these people, that's that. Walk over, you find this guy with the wildest Instagram reels. Meet the tandem duo, both can ball, one physical and the other got wheels. You don't even need to turn around, y'all know I'm called a book club deal. The shadow behind them, that's the guy you can always feel. This crew is really gonna give you dopamine hit. We don't even follow any friend group script. A bunch of guys with the craziest bond you've ever seen. It's no skit. Traded the fake ones for them, that was the greatest thing I've done, I've got to admit. Never knew, but this was the crew I was gonna ride with. Knowing the split, want this forever, this is our cockpit. That old group can taste my fucking spit. Damn, people are counterfeit, not this crew, it's all legit. So those people better fuck off, cause they ain't Brad Pitt. This is the crew, the one you can't make quit. Protecting this crew like they're my second family, finna do a backflip. You Schmitz. Now this is the crew you can't break. None of us can cook a steak, nor are we gonna bake a cake for some snake. That's for our sake, giving each other headaches. And those old guys were a bunch of cupcakes. Ha ha, say what you want, no this ain't weird love like Drake. Something ain't none of us will partake. Try copying us, you can't make a remake. These are real friends, ain't nothing like you and that bitch or fake. Now I wanna get real. Yeah, I barely knew these guys a year ago. Hanged out with a bunch of wannabe gangsters with broken flow. They got nothing on the ghost of wordplay though. They're all just a bunch of schmoes, sacrificing their long-term friends for their short-lived hoes. What's good about being with one if you ain't got no ammo? Trying to crack the same one, I was going for four. How you fucking lost crow when your coconut looking ass tried to be good like an ingrown toe. Spreading lies about me, oh my bad. I was making the dough on my very own variety show where you were down in the trenches with your third Chromebook. Whoa, wait, that a death blow. Now what about you, Illumi? Yeah, no, I went through some tough ass times. Depressed as shit, had to get up to climb. Overdosing on allergy pills was like committing suicide crime. But now I'm in the flow state of prime. Westing the crew with a revival of mine. Now I'm over here throwing rhymes, so you know those fuckers went upside down enzymes. Treat this track like your alarm clock sometimes, cause it's showtime. Now this is the crew you can't break. None of us can cook a steak, nor are we gonna bake a cake for some snake. That's for our sake, giving each other headaches. And those old guys were a bunch of cupcakes. Say what you want, no this ain't weird love like Drake. Something ain't none of us will partake. Try copying us, you can't make a remake. These are real friends, ain't nothing like you and that bitch up hey. Alright, this is round 3. 4 flexing about to put cash in your wallet, no fee. On all of these damn fake people coming up to me like they want something free. When they see me hang around these great people with a beg and plea, surrounding me and talking to me as if it were a mass killing spree. Yeah, just left you on red like the black of the white sheep.
The number you have dialed is not in service. Please check the number and try again.
Crying all night with a weep. I did the same exact thing years ago because that shit was deep. But hey, that shit was pretty cheap. Now that I'm on the rankings, you over here looking like a creep. Yeah, caught your ass driving off in that red Jeep. You fucking weird ass dweeb. Had to go through some tough ass moments. Lucky that I had great components. Even had some opponents who said that we wouldn't make the enrollments. But look at us now, you yeah, bitch. You said we wouldn't make it, but look at where we are now, Stitch. Unlike that triple head snitch, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This ain't no systemic glitch. Came up with a game-winning pitch, just like against the Dodgers, against the Yankees. TV channel switch, 7-6, yeah, that was the score. But there's how many of us there now doing a wide receiver rap hitch? With this crew, I'm riding within the ball of hellfire. Bitch, now this is the crew you can't break. None of us can cook a steak, nor are we gonna